So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Kukçu. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? Nicely spread. Ødegaard. Now it's Eto'o. And the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Ødegaard. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Cutrone. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And he goes cross-field. Buenta. Kukçu. Paris Saint-Germain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Buenta looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard is flagged offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tessina. Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him. Buenta. Tessina. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the counter is on. Gets a good foot in there. Ødegaard. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Kukçu. Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing. And that is expertly dealt with. Tessina. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. That's very neat. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernandez is offering a right smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Kukçu with the short one. Odegaard receives it in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pessina. Now, what about a counter-attack? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Eto'o. Eto'o, given the lift of his goal. Kukçu. Fernandes. Cleared away. It is a corner, good chance. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Kukçu plays it short. Now it's Odegaard. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kukçu. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Pretty robust defending.
Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Drogba. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain leading by one at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And the shot's on here. Front-footed pressing going on here. Eto'o has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Eto'o. And it's Kukçu. He's in a good position here. Fernandes. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Eto'o. Very nicely done. Cutrone. And it's Eto'o. That's a dangerous ball. Kukçu under intense pressure.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
The attendance for this
So, Jim,
match
what are you
was
thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Chooses to go cross-field. Buenta. Pacho. Buenta. Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. They've played it short. And it's Serginho. Shot could be on. Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Now it's shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rolls it backwards. Howson is always looking to break lines. Fernandez. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Oh, super ball! Big chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pessina. And this is Drogba.
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Dumfries tries to pass it through. Fernandez. Dumfries. And it's Kukçu. And here's Ødegaard. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Kukçu plays it short. Backward it goes. Fernandez tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Dumfries. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Buenta. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's really well cleared. Pessina. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Cutrone. He's having a shot! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. Such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Buenta.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Kukçu. Driving on and makes shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things already rolling. Knocks it into space. Gabbia with the clearance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his...
Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Nkunku. Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Nkunku. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's picked out the run. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Fernandez. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Odegaard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Odegaard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Gabbia. And he's got the beating of his man. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that was his 20th goal for this team. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kukçu. Fernandez. And it's Kukçu. Odegaard. Strokes it back. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Chu plays it short. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly. Ødegaard. That's Eto'o. Great vision. Now it's Ødegaard. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eto'o, never out of the action for very long.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fernandez. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. He's had it taken off him. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pacho. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And Fernandez. And it's Ødegaard. And that's going wide left. And it's made its way to him. Salmakers. Bartesaghi. That's Rabiot. Pavlovic. And it's Rabiot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Drogba. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. And that was asking for too much. Jimenez. Muenta. Looking to play him in. And this is Drogba. Shapes to shoot! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. Back on the way then. And it's Fernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good move. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. In with the challenge. Serginho. Eto'o. Can he get it through? Drogba. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the ball. Backward it goes. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. And Nkunku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Muenta looking understandably energised after his goal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Salamakers gets over and intercepts. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Eto'o gets into a good position. Played in by Eto'o. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Drogba gets flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out for a throw. Pavlovic. And Tomori. Salmakers. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great defending, strong and determined. Pacho. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Muenta. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Pavlovic. And they win it back again. Driving forward. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Tomori, and it's Rabiot, and it's Fofana. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They get a throw in. No, he's not getting his way this time. Chu spread out to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabia into the last 5 minutes. Good ball, good take. That's destined for the flank. Modric. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tomori, time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crosses it in here. And now they can clear their lines. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game. Oh, great leap! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Eto'o taking in the accolades. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Hazard! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Another throw-in. Looking to play him in. Goossens plays it in. And they've managed to get rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ødegaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard driving forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Harrison. Opts for safety. And back to the keeper they go. Rugani.
Firenze definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Ødegaard. Big chance! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He has given that the lot.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, how well he caught that.
Le numéro
8. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's had a shot! And now they're just about within shooting range. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Ødegaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's fabulous. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Over to the right flank. Yamal. Pacho. Fernandez. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Odegaard. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Yamal. Now Dumfries. And it's Odegaard. Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu goes short. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. And that's a good ball. Fernandez! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Can he get it through? Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Floated through. Now it's Odegaard. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Just past the 40th minute mark. He's had it nicked away. Pacho. Now he's off and running. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Ball played for Kukçu. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Harrison. Kukçu. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to get it clear. Oh, strongly challenged. He'll try from distance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
And we get things going again. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard gets across to intercept that. Dumfries. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Chooses to go crossfield. Azar. And he was quick to react. Serginho gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Harrison was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's got away. Hussens did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Good chance here. Lacking in accuracy.
Fernandez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Fernandez looking understandably energised after his goal. Dumfries. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Dumfries. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Fernandez. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A whisker away from making it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Chu with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. Ødegaard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dumfries gets a foot in here. Serginho. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And Fernandes. Dumfries. Now it's Yamal. And it's Fernandes. In with the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a decent ball. So no flag here. Oh, it's come loose. Harrison made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Now it's Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
5 minutes left on the clock. Solomon. Oh, he's burst through! Shoots! And he hits the net! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Harrison. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide. This is Eto'o. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And they win it back again. And the number on the board is 3. Looking for options for movement. Chu! Oh, there was plenty on that. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Fernandes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.